Hi there, Graham Fletcher here, professional McKenzie friend and divorce coach. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. This video is going to focus on occupation orders. What are they, and some of the issues that it may bring up for you if you're either applying for one or responding. An occupation order is an order that either parent can apply for when separating or divorcing. Normally you apply for them when you're both living still in the family home or joint tenancy home. You may have children and you may be finding that situation difficult once you're separating because you've got to live in separate rooms or somebody's sleeping on a couch in a front room. It can be really tricky, and so sometimes you can apply for an occupation order and say there's a harmful situation going on in the current setup and that I need the judge to remove the other parent from the family home so that myself and the children can be safe within that setting. Okay? It might be that that is a big problematic issue because it might mean that the situation is one where neither of you feel that you can afford to rent the property, or it might be that one of you feels that the property should be sold and split 50-50 and the other person can't cope with that or doesn't want to doesn't agree with that and thinks that there should be a different split. So the occupation order itself is a very significant thing. It's not to be taken lightly. The implications for one person are that they could be removed from the family home, and which is a very significant decision for a judge to evaluate when they're looking at such an application. So if you're facing that situation, either applying for it or responding to it, I do send you my thoughts of strength at this time. I know how tricky it can be because I went through that myself. I was able to get an occupation order dismissed, and there was also a non-molestation order application at the same time. I got that dismissed. As a litigant in person, I presented my own case. You can find out more about non-molestation orders in the other video below. Occupation orders are normally looked at from this harm picture. Is there a harm going on that the judge needs to prevent from happening? And so they're kind of looking at it almost from a risk assessment point of view, trying to think if they don't make this order, then are the children and the parent who are applying for it going to be at risk of harm? So it's a big, tricky question, and obviously what's written in your application on paper will be significant in terms of does it meet the criteria that's out there for an occupation order. And so your application either has to meet that or you have risk it not being met and not being granted. And if you're responding to it, you have to kind of be clear that there is no risk going on there, and how you're dealing with the conflict situation, how you're trying to avoid conflict, and also how you're trying to resolve the financial dispute about how to sell the property if, for example, it's jointly owned. So lots of tricky considerations within all that. Really emotionally challenging times. I'm sure if you're going through that, I remember it was a very tough time for me, but I felt really proud that I got through it, really proud I was able to develop a really positive relationship with my ex-partner following that over the years, and to get back into a really positive co-parenting situation. So there's a lot you can achieve if you just have a lot of personal strength to think about getting through this period in time. I send you all my love and best wishes for getting through this. I hope this video has given you a bit of an insight to an occupation order. If you feel that you'd like to apply for one, or you're responding to one and you need my help as somebody who's been through this process and is an experienced McKenzie friend and family coach, then please get in touch. My contact details are in the box below. And thanks for watching, and hit the subscribe button as well. Take care. Bye.